Hi guys, I'm Mejia, your personal psychologist, and here we are talking about everything what is interesting to you. So write down below any subject that you are interested in and we will review it personally for you. And now let's get to today's topic, and we are continuing actually a subject of confidence, security, your self-esteem, but mostly about confidence. About self-esteem we will talk in the different video, but now we are continuing a subject of confidence. And let's today talk about what is important for your confidence, what really matters, and why you might be lacking this confidence based on what we will be talking about today. Since we already started to discuss this topic of confidence, I will leave all those videos in the description box below so you can review previous videos. Because there I already discussed these important reasons why you might feel insecure and lacking confidence in your life simply because of your surrounding. That if you feel any insecurity, if you feel that you're lacking confidence, if you feel that you always doubt yourself, if you feel that you don't know if what you are doing is right or wrong, or maybe anything what you do can turn out to be wrong because you don't know how to do it right. And if all this mess is always in your head, that only means one thing, that you have somebody in your life who makes you feel that way. It's not about you, it's about somebody who makes you feel that way. If you feel like that your entire life, it means it was somebody in your family where you grew up. Just remember, when did you start to feel that way, and you will be able to understand what happened, who is that person who added up to your life, and your life started to change to this way, where you always started to feel that something about you is wrong, or you don't know how to behave, you don't know what is right, you always doubt yourself, and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying, if you struggle with the subject. And the problem to identify who is this person is that it's not always easy. It's not always easy, and in the previous videos we were talking about mostly narcissistic surrounding. When it's somebody narcissistic and they just like putting you down, doesn't matter what you do, they always will find how to criticize, how to point out on some imperfections in what you did. So that way you started to feel that everything what you do always will have some imperfections, and you will be humiliated. You simply will be humiliated and put down for any imperfections that you have or any of your work will have. And this feeling basically cutting your wings, that you just cannot let yourself go, and you always doubt yourself, and you always into all this mess that we already mentioned. So if you struggle with that, watch those videos about narcissists, about narcissistic surroundings. But narcissistic surroundings is not the only reason why you might feel that way. For example, if you have somebody masochistic in your surroundings, let's say it's your mother or somebody important in your life, it can be even your significant other. These people wouldn't put you down in a typical narcissistic way. They wouldn't humiliate you, they wouldn't criticize you to death the way a narcissist would do. But these people, they will love you when something is wrong with you. They will love you when you need help. They will love you when you are miserable. They will love you when you are sick. They will love you when you need help. They will love you when you are in trouble. They will love you when you are a victim. When you are a victim, they will love you. They will always console you. They will always support you. They will always try to love you and to be around for you. So you wouldn't even think that these people might be those who actually put you down. But it could be the case simply because they love you when you are a victim. but they do not love you when you are a winner. So they give you positive support for being a victim, but they do not give you positive support for being a winner. They might just ignore your success, they might just ignore your ambitions, or they might even get some kind of aggressive or passive aggressive when you are expressing your ambitions, when you are feeling successful, when you have this drive in your life, when you feel that you're on fire, when you have this feeling that you feel good about yourself. These people might just ignore that, so they do not give you any support, like positive or negative, or they can give you even negative support by getting aggressive to you, or trying to criticize your ambitions, kind of like devaluate your ambitions, or start warning you about coming problems if you will follow your ambitions, for example. So that way you get some kind of negative emotions about feeling good. So they do not support you about feeling good about you, about your life, about your achievements, about your ambitions, but they always support you being a victim. They always support when you come crying, when you need help, when you are sick, when you have problems, troubles, and all that stuff. They always will be there for you. So that way you will get this subconscious message that you need to stay victim. You need to stay in this miserable condition, because only then you are supported and only then you are loved. Otherwise, you are risking to lose love of these people that for some reason significant to you. And let's discuss why this support of our environment is so important to us. This is a very deep psychological question, and it goes with its roots deep into our instincts. Yeah, they say that we do not have instincts, but there is something that drives us. You can call it programs, you can call it whatever you want, but there is something that drives us, and I will call it instincts. And these instincts, they go far, far away into, let's say, Stone Age. Stone Age, when we lived in caves, and we lived with small groups, let's say in our tribes, right? So we had our tribe, and we really needed our tribe. We really depended on our tribe because there was no laws. We could get easily killed or be eaten by wild animals or be killed by somebody from another tribe. And we really needed support and acceptance of our tribe to be able to survive in that environment. And this is why when we feel social rejection, somewhere deep inside we feel this fear that very close to fear of death, simply because it calls all those emotions that we would experience back then in this Stone Age, when our tribe would reject us. And what would happen to us? Nothing good. We would be either dying of starvation, or wild animals would eat us, but nothing good definitely would happen to us. So this pretty much meant death. When tribe or our society that important to us rejects us, for our subconscious mind, that means death. And this is why, by the way, kids and teenagers who have very sharp instincts feel, they might suicide themselves when they're undergoing some kind of bullying in their societies, in school, let's say, because simply they feel this fear of death in their subconscious mind by being rejected, and they might choose to suicide themselves. And apparently it was kind of like a solution in Stone Age, when a rejected person could choose to suicide, not to be dying slowly and suffering. But bullying is completely different subject. So let's get back to what we're talking here. Here we're talking about importance of your surrounding. Importance of your surrounding that very deep inside in your subconscious are guaranteeing your survival by their support. And when you feel this in confidence, when you feel this insecurity that you cannot move on in your life, that means only one thing. And what is that thing? Right. It means you do not have enough of support of those people that are around now. Somehow these people do not support you enough, or they are putting you down, or they give you positive support for being a victim, but they do not give you support for your ambitions and your drive and your being on fire. Somehow they just do not support you enough. And you need at least one person in your life who would be really healthy supporting you in being you, who would be really healthy supporting you in your natural expressions, in your expressions of who you really are, who would be really supporting you in that and would be really giving you this affirmation that you are fine, that everything is right about you. Somebody who would see the way you do things and would enjoy seeing that, would enjoy to see some unique way of doing things the way you do, will see some unique way in everything about you. And this is just who you really are. You are very unique in the way you express yourself, in the way you are, that probably now you do not let yourself go, you do not let yourself explore or that. So maybe even you do not know how unique you are, simply because you keep yourself uptight. And you just need to unleash yourself and let it go. And for that, it's very important to have somebody who would support you in it. And if you are lacking confidence, and if you keep locking yourself down, it means you do not have these people and you need to look them up. Or in the best case scenario, you should become this person to yourself. Because I already mentioned that in my different videos, that we attract only what we have inside. We attract people that are according to our patterns. We attract people that are according to those who already traumatized us. So if you had a narcissistic family or a masochistic family that you did not get enough of support, most likely in your life you will attract exact same people. So you need to start changing your inner patterns, and only then you will be able to attract people that would really support you and will give you this warm affirmation that you are free to live your life the way you are. Write your thoughts down below, put like to this video, subscribe on the channel, and see you in the next one. Bye.